Rumours, rumours, and then more rumours. At times we get really tired about all sorts of information reaching our ears, to the point that it gets excruciatingly painful to process so much in so little time. But hey, those who thrive on selling rumours have families to feed, so we'll just take the baton from them and add a bit more in-depth thinking to those rumours, just so they have some semblance of logic attached to them. Apparently, Cristiano Ronaldo absolutely loves Manchester United. However, we do need to mention that love is rarely unconditional, and the same goes for the legendary Portuguese forward, who despite him having a soft corner for the residents of Old Trafford, is not entirely happy with how they've run the show in the summer transfer market so far. It is being reported that Ronaldo's agent, Jorge Mendes, is a very busy man right now, and that the lovely gentleman from Portugal is speaking with different clubs to see whether they'd want to sign a player who has helped him amass so much wealth in the last decade. According to reports, while Ronaldo is eager to work with Erik ten Hag, he is not too impressed with the snail's pace United's senior leadership have adopted in the transfer window. The club has already lost 5 senior players this summer, and so far they've not been able to make a single transfer. This is kind of shocking, especially given United's abject showing in the Premier League last season, where they finished 6th and could have fallen down further had it not been for Ronaldo's goals. Very strong player with substantial emoluments seeks club with unlimited means. On May 30th, the consortium led by Todd Boehly completed the purchase of Chelsea for €5.3 billion, ending the reign of nearly 20 years of Roman Abramovich. Inevitably, the 48-year-old American businessman would like to strike a blow to immediately win the hearts of Blues supporters. Cristiano Ronaldo remains a safe bet when it comes to evoking interplanetary stars. Installed as interim sports director, Todd Boehly was quick to get to work. As British outlet The Athletic reveals, Boehly held a meeting in Portugal last week with super agent Jorge Mendes, who handles the affairs of Cristiano Ronaldo. During the conversation, Ronaldo's situation and the idea of him moving to Chelsea this summer were reportedly among the topics discussed. The 37-year-old Portuguese international still has 1 year left on his contract, with the option of an extra year at Manchester United. While the media still do not know if Chelsea will officially take action to try to secure the services of the Madeira native, Bayern Munich had been mentioned in recent days as a potential landing strip for CR7. Well, in Manchester, Ronaldo would not be against the idea of playing under Erik ten Hag, but the Red Devils will not participate in the Champions League this season, a competition that Chelsea will play. Guess which club is currently looking for a world-renowned striker, while Romelu Lukaku is on the way to returning to Inter? "I was and still am very happy to be in Manchester," Ronaldo said in a recent interview. "I know Ten Hag has done a fantastic job for Ajax and is an experienced coach, but we have to give him time and things have to change the way he wants." In love with the Red Devils, Cristiano Ronaldo is nonetheless concerned about Manchester United's lack of activity in this summer transfer market. Frenkie de Jong and Christian Eriksen are however mentioned with insistence, but will that be enough? Manchester City, Liverpool or Arsenal are already hard at work. Hurry up United, Cristiano Ronaldo could be tempted. Okay, so Chelsea are not the only team that has been credited with an interest. With Ronaldo having doubts over his club's ability to build a competitive team that can challenge the likes of Manchester City and Liverpool, a lot of clubs appear to be great destinations. However, there is one rumour out there which some might even consider far-fetched. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, AS Roma are apparently working on the possibility of signing the 37-year-old. The media indicates that the player was offered to La Louve by his agent Jorge Mendes, and the possibility of enlisting the player under contract until 2023 seduced the Roman decision-makers inevitably. On the side of the Italian capital, he would notably find Jose Mourinho, with whom he worked in Madrid, even if the relationship between the two has not always been ideal. Cristiano Ronaldo is open to making a swift return to Italy. Disadvantage for Roma: like the Red Devils, the Italians only play in the Europa League and not the Champions League, which means that even if he decided to leave Old Trafford, Ronaldo would not be in a better situation by playing for the Giallorossi. Okay, so now that the doom and gloom scenario has been discussed enough, let's talk about something positive for the Man United fans who deserve something to go their way this summer. After spending a century deliberating over the signing of Frenkie de Jong, things might improve from here on in. The arrival of Erik ten Hag on the Man United bench is starting to be felt. Since the start of this transfer window, the new coach of the English club has been trying to bring with him former Ajax players whom he has managed to propel into the elite heights of the game. We think, for example, of Antony and Jurrien Timber, but it is especially towards Barca that we must look. The target in midfield is named Frenkie de Jong. Manchester United are now trying to make the new manager happy, especially if he has to help the club become great again in England and beyond. For some time, Mancunian leaders have been asking their Catalan counterparts to know their stance on the 25-year-old Dutchman. After several attempts, it seems that the negotiations are reaching a conclusion. According to information from Sport, the two clubs are about to agree on an operation of around 80 million euros, the amount FC Barcelona wanted to get closer to, who initially paid 85 million euros for his signature 3 years ago. By cracking the Red Devils, who had offered 65 million euros, the Blaugrana ended up winning their case by recovering almost all of the money invested. The only thing left now is to finalise this agreement, but everything could go very quickly. The English club is hopeful of completing the entire operation by June 30th. Man United have already agreed personal terms with the Dutch international on the terms of a 5-year contract. All that remains is to settle the question of salary, the value of which is expected to be significantly higher as compared to what he receives in Spain.